Alright, so it is Saturday morning, and this is a training day. Usually Saturdays are my long runs, and today is actually going to be a bit of an interesting one because I'm trying to get a sub 2 hour half marathon. I'm actually going to go down to the place where I'm going to be running that half, and I'm going to run 20 Ks. I've had thoughts of running actually 21.1 because if I get to 20 Ks I'm this close to that actual distance, but then my wife mentioned it would ruin the mystery if I'm actually going to get a sub 2 on the actual day. So yeah, so I'm pretty confident I'll be able to do this 20k pretty quickly. I'm aiming for about an hour and 50 minutes. If I were to do that pace on the actual day, I'll pretty comfortably get under 2 hours. So that's my pace goal for today. So yeah, I'm going to head down there. I'm going to see how it goes. Alright, so I made it here, just parked. Just over there is a park. That's where it starts. And then the good thing about this course and what I'm really excited about is that it starts over there at the park and then it runs along Lake Burley-Griffin for about 3.5 Ks and it loops back. And so it's a 7.03 out and back right next to Lake Burley-Griffin, which means it's basically perfectly flat the whole way along. I get to experience no hills. And so I'll do the 7K out and back 3 times to get 21 Ks. And that is the half marathon course. So that's what I'm running today. I'm not going to go quite all the way to the turnaround point to that to the 3.5K because I'm only going to do 20 Ks today. So I'll do, just over 6.5 full out and back. So 3 and a bit, 3.25, 3.3 Ks roughly, is what I'll be doing today just so I can get roughly to my 20K mark. I haven't worked it out exactly yet, but I'm just going to get out there and run, see how we go. Alright, I'm at the spot. Looks beautiful. But yeah, pretty much right here is where it starts, so just going to do a bit of stretching and stuff and then I'm going to get going. And off we go. So right off the bat, I'm going a bit fast. I'm doing like 5:10s, 5:15 per kilometer paces. That is too fast. I want to be sticking around the 5:30s, 5:40s and just stay in there. So just got to ease up a little bit. Turnaround point 3.3. You know, I'm actually finding it kind of difficult. I think it is because I'm still going too fast. And also it's hot with the sun. Doesn't make it easier. Turnaround point 2. Still can't slow down. Oh my goodness. 20 Ks, 1 hour 48 minutes and 48 seconds. A 5:26 average
per kilometre. If I was doing the half today, I could push that last 1.1. My average heart rate was 175. That's not normal. I need to stretch out my calves. Ouch. I've got this pain in the left hand side of the arch of my left foot. Never had that before. That's not good. Ow. Flip. Oh, it may have been because of the compressions up. Ow. Yeah, I was wearing this because I had a little niggle in my ankle, so it's this ankle support compression thing, but it may have done more harm than good. Oh, that's pretty serious pain in the foot. Oh. Ow. Ow. Okay, I'm done recording for now. That pain is so bad.
I'm only kidding. I don't need those anymore. I did use them for 2 days though. So it's Tuesday evening. I did the run on Saturday around lunchtime. And yeah, shortly after the run, I came home, crawled in the door. My wife was home and I said, I injured myself, I need ice. So as soon as I got home, I lied down on the floor, elevated my foot, put ice on it, and it was excruciating pain for quite some time. Only after a few hours did it start to sort of subside, which was good, but I couldn't put any weight on my foot at all. And so a little part of me was worried that I may have fractured my foot from, just like a repeated stress fracture. I was wearing this. This is the little ankle brace because I had just a slight little something in my ankle. And I thought I've run in this before, and it's helped out with supporting my ankle and things like that. But this time it just didn't. I guess like I said before, it did more harm than good. Now I also mentioned before that my heart rate, average heart rate, was 175. And I was trying to figure out why. Maybe it was because of the heat or something like that, because I've run up a literal mountain before with a lower heart rate than that. And so running on a flat course, it just surprised me why my heart rate was so high. And I'm assuming now, since I figured I injured my foot, is because the adrenaline was stopping me from feeling the pain, but the injury was still there, and so my body was in some kind of stress response, and so my heart rate was elevated for a majority of the run. And yeah, I suppose it was because where this kind of thicker fabric part sits underneath my foot, that's where the pain was. So I reckon it was this thing, and that means I'm not going to be wearing this thing anymore for any more runs. Unfortunately, I haven't been able to run this week yet. It's Tuesday. Usually I would have liked to have gone on a Monday and a Tuesday morning run, but because of the injury, I've just been, I've ceased running for now. Although each day I've woken up with the injury being better than it was the last day. So I'm not too worried that this is a long-term thing. I'm pretty confident that by this weekend I'll be back out and running. So I'll see how I'm going though with that. I've been taking measures of, I use these for a couple of days just to get the weight off the foot, because I noticed every time I would sort of hobble around, I'm putting too much weight and my foot would start to hurt. So these are my sister's, and she has graciously let me borrow them. But today's the first day where I haven't needed them. I've been able to almost walk normally. It's just a little bit tender at the moment, but each and every day it has been getting better. So tomorrow I'm hoping and expecting for it to be even better than it was today. yeah, so I still won't run, still taking it easy. I'm going to go on some walks, do some active recovery, just keep the blood flowing to the foot. Don't want it to be stagnant, want it to still move, because then it can heal hopefully better and hopefully quicker with the blood flow still coming to it. So yeah, it has overall put a damper on this week of training, but again, not so worried about it. Hopefully I should be running by this weekend again. But as for the run, I was pretty proud of it. I did it in 1 hour and 48 minutes, so that was a little bit faster than my goal time for the day. And because I'm chasing that sub 2 hour dream for the half marathon, if I kept going that extra 1.1 Ks, that gave me about 12 minutes to do that, and in other words, I could walk that. So that's plenty of time for me to run the last kilometer. So I'm very confident that on the day running that same course, I'll be able to get that sub 2 hour. We'll just have to wait and see though. So that is July 6th, and make sure you subscribe to hear about that and to find out how I go on the day. But otherwise, apart from the setback of the injury, on the day and afterwards, my legs felt good, my heart felt good, which means my training has been going well, so I'm quite pleased with how things are going with that. But yeah, so that was my 20k long run video. If you did enjoy that, then please consider subscribing. There is also a link down in the description, because this half marathon that I'm doing in July is a fundraiser, so raising money for a good cause. So please check out the link if you're willing and able to donate just a little bit of money towards that. I would greatly appreciate that. And yeah, just please subscribe if you do like this kind of content. I've got plenty of other videos at the moment now, and plenty more coming in the future. So please subscribe. But until then, keep running strong.